Full reactions are on Patreon, or if you want, you can pull up your copy of My Adventures with Superman, Episode 2 of Season 1, Adventures of a Normal Man, Part 2. And press play on it when I press play when the timer reaches 0. I'm assuming we're probably gonna get him in this suit by the end of this episode. That's probably the end of this two-parter. Superman is properly Superman. I'd be a little surprised if they didn't introduce a Lex Luthor by the end of this episode. Superman's parents are probably the most important things to get right in a Superman origin story, because they are his foundation for the human that he is. I think it's the main thing that Man of Steel got wrong, which I would have been middling on that movie if they got it right, because I didn't like a lot of it. But they got it so wrong that I came out very strongly disliking that movie. And it's not about, Jonathan Kent sacrificing himself. It's the encompassing of the way they raised him. Kryptonese. That's so confident. Like, what, you know enough Earth languages? I'd be thinking, man, it sounds like maybe there's 100 languages. It's just not one of the ones I've heard. God damn. I heard Kal-El a bunch. I mean, I get that we as Superman fans know that he's Jor-El. I saw the subtitle. But, like, you shouldn't be... Oh, okay, he started speaking English. Are going for a little bit of an anime aesthetic with how they do some of these, character shots. Yes. Probably not. Uh-huh. Not bad. Where stories go to die? Okay. This is the only way to move up in the reporting world, is just generally sneaking around. Really? You think he wouldn't have talked to you first? It's a bird! It's a plane! I generally like the explanation for Clark Kent's clumsiness being because he's trying so hard not to smash everything, rather than it just being an active disguise tactic. Did his hair actually fall off? Is that not... That's usually not a problem with him, I don't think. I mean, you're kind of assuming a lot of things right now. Like, that's the kind of opinion you can have of Superman after a while, but, like, first time, you wouldn't be thinking that. Lois Lane for sure wouldn't. Yay! Wait, they already... Oh, okay, it's just them. Oh, whoa, whoa. Yo. Under. Yo. We getting main character time with you? No, it's not their flying freak. Probably Luther. Maybe Mercy will show up. Could be an intergang thing. Maybe it's something new. We got the silver streak. That's perfect. I didn't know Superman's mom was Reed Richards. Oh. Ever watch Lois and Clark? That was a fun show. That's how you'll get the suit, huh? Come on, Lois! Is this how we're gonna justify Superman always needing to save you? You just want to talk to him? By how much? Come on. It's too obvious. Did you have it loaded up already? How is Jimmy Olsen smoother than Lois Lane? This is wrong. Is it? It looked pretty huge before. I never really cared about the alien side of Superman's story. They need to do it, obviously. But anytime they focus too long on it, I'm not usually a big fan of. The music, that those creepy little whispers or whatever those were, kind of ruled. You know, Lois Lane usually gets into danger, but she usually at least tries to be a little more subtle. Like, usually. Oh dear. We saw that before, right? No comprendo. Kaboom. I guess. Wow. No, that is kind of what that looked like at first. Are they giving Superman a magical girl transformation sequence? Ah, man, I was hoping he'd have the red underwear. I get what they're going for in live action, but I do think the red underwear looks better in animation. Ooh, is he gonna change it to the S? That was not an S, whatever the fuck I just did right here. Guess what's up? Yes! Ma Kent to the rescue! We're not gonna be having Superman moose knuckle it. Jesus Christ. Ooh. The thief known as what? Do you have a name? Do I know it? That's pretty impressive. What the fuck, really? Just imagine if that set off the charge. I'll be back. Sorry about that. 14:28 and 3 can go. Are you Livewire? I don't know Livewire's real name. Okay. I am just a poor cameraman. Yes, they do. Are you going to one of those anime cons? Got it. So are they going with mostly different characterizations for pretty much everybody? Because if that's basically consistent, I'm down with the thought process. Because Livewire is usually more like she was in Superman the Animated Series, isn't she? Closer, at least. Okay. If they say Clark, I'm gonna be so annoyed. To be fair, your dipshit crew kinda was part of you losing your robots. So it's a suit, right? Ooh. How do you take out Livewire with a taser? Okay, I didn't know Dr. Octopus was involved, but I guess we got the power of the sun in the palm of somebody's hands. Cool. Cool. You gonna save her? That's what Superman does. I kind of figured the whole thing would be electrifying you. He's helping you, I think. I think he's trying to save you. That's what Superman does. Okay. It'd be hilarious if she was like, that was actually my pacemaker and dies. So did that merge the powers with her? She doesn't need it anymore? You gonna clean up? That's what's up. That's what's up. A Mazotech, so that was probably Tio Morrow up there. No. I think he was mocking. Maybe he wasn't? Okay, everyone else thought Perry White sounded supremely sarcastic there, right? It sounded like he was mocking them. Everyone's so different except Perry White. Perry White's the exact same. You stuck it. You cleaned up. Gotta clean the bachelor pad. Cocky bastard. They did move this relationship just a little bit fast. I think I'd be fine with him being this dorky and, over the top about it, but her being there too makes me feel like it moved too fast. Wouldn't they at least have to credit Jimmy Olsen, regardless? Because the photographer always gets credited. I at least knew Task Force X. Task Force X. Too many sounds. This is T.O. Morrow, isn't it? They had him on the billboard earlier. That's Amanda Waller, probably. What about you? I'm super down with the presentation of all this. Again, romance stuff moving a little fast. I like the Superman, the Clark Kent Lois Lane romance, but it's just. I don't mind them skipping the usual will they, won't they kind of pettiness that the relationship has, but it's gone farther than it should have by episode 2. And I don't even mind. It's cute. I don't mind the basic idea of it, but it's just fat. Might end up extremely loving this show because I do like all the characters. I'm being a little bit of a DC purist in some aspects, but it's just a matter of it's something new, it's different. I can like this separate from that factor. Sometimes something's so important that it's unacceptable for it to be different. For instance, Clark Kent's parents don't get to suck. That's too important. But the changes here can add new flavors to the already existing stories we love. This is the most I've loved a Clark Kent Superman dynamic in a while, and I hope more episodes cement that thought process for me. Because really, Henry Cavill, I'm one of the folks who think he could have been great under different writing, different directions. But as it was, he was just. It was a soulless interpretation of Superman. And that's something so important. The humanity of the character. I should want to see this guy succeed independent of, ooh, I like big punch fight things. And I want that for this character here. I think I'm going to enjoy this show tremendously. Next time.